What is good, y'all? Sean Food Game, man. Back, man, with yet another reaction video, baby. And today we are back with something brand new to the channel, man. You see, I got my boy Naruto right here. You can tell by the title, man. We are on Rock Lee versus Sanji, the death battle. Now, I wanted to check this out because why not get other great fighters and match them up with similarly great fighters from another show and see who's really going to win. Now, as for who I got coming out of this, you know, you see what fan I am. We got Rock Lee all day on this. I do not think Sanji is handling this. Now, you know, Sanji, the only time I've ever seen him fight with his feet, I obviously haven't finished One Piece completely, but I do know enough to know that that man he only fights with his feet, doesn't ever touch his hands, which I just feel like that's why he's at a disadvantage here. Rock Lee don't afraid to use the hands, bro. I mean, he is stronger with his legs though, so we will see. We don't see him ever like really punch too much, but he will use the hands. I feel like that's an upper advantage. Plus, I feel like Rock Lee move quicker. Drop the ankle weights and it's over, bro. So let's go ahead and see what this is talking about. It's my first time jumping into one of these, man. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment down below if you want to see more of them, as well as while you're on the way in, go ahead. And then after you do that, and after you finish the video, head over to the game channel because we lit. Bro, I'm using my stuff. Y'all see I got orange stuff, right? What? Slide. Hey, Slide. Hey, y'all caught it on camera. What was that? Now let's go ahead and jump into this heat. If you do hear a little bit of stuff, I gotta have my AC on. Everything in this room is hot right now, all right? It's summertime, and I'm trying to record. You can imagine. Record, edit, and upload at the same time, getting ready for this trip. By the way, day one of the trip, pre-uploaded video. So if you do say something, don't think I'm ignoring you. I will get back to all video requests when I get back. All right, be prepared for the next week coming up. Let's get active.
There are so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects. The master of the martial arts. Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates searching for the One Piece.
And Rock Lee, the hard-working ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
The poor kid didn't have a great childhood. I mean, he was surrounded by actual superhuman bullies. But he found peace in cooking for his mom.
Okay,
well, until she died, and then he was thrown in a dungeon. Damn. Look, I told you his childhood sucked.
Fortunately, Sanji eventually escaped thanks to some help from his sister, who I guess was slightly less of a sociopath, and made his way across the sea as a cook. Until he was shipwrecked and left marooned.
Poor guy just can't catch a break. But Sanji found a new daddy in the form of Pirate Red Leg Zeph, who trained him in his own martial art, Black Leg style. Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg style?
Nah,
I'm confused.
It's an art that focuses exclusively on kicks, which worked out swimmingly for Sanji.
No, puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
You know who actually would have made a good substitute for this? I know I pause sometimes, y'all. But who would have been a good substitute for this? Harang from Tekken, bro. That would have been a great one. Because if you ever fought with him, I mean, he uses his hands like once in a blue moon, but that is really all feet.
What's important to recognize is Diable Jam, also known as the Devil Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it literally catches on fire. To do so, he'd have to be moving his legs over 11,000 meters per second.
Yeah, that move's pretty lit.
Okay,
Sanji's super fast.
Okay,
he's quick enough to keep up with the pirate captain Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a long story.
That's One Piece in a nutshell. A very, very long story.
Sanji's got plenty of other skills. He can kick your face so hard it makes you as handsome as that devil George Clooney. Oh, brother. Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to normal with another.
And with the sky walk technique, he can literally walk on air by, listen to this, flicking his heels so quickly he creates dozens of miniature sonic booms beneath his feet.
Okay.
That is
some good legs
insane.
Note to self, never skip leg day. In fact, forget the other days. All days are now leg days.
Oh, no,
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates. With them at his side, he began a hunt for the All Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he
Everybody got
did,
different color
he
hair,
got an
too.
upgrade.
This is the Raid Suit, a miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power.
And a snazzy cape.
Conveniently, the suit is stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so. Oh, is this beer?
Wait a minute. If that's my beer, what am I drinking?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings, he has learned something similar yet entirely different. Hockey.
Gesundheit. This power lets people push their body to new limits in a bunch of different ways. Like with armament hockey, he can make himself hard.
You were wrong for
Specifically
that.
to strengthen his
You were
limbs
wrong
for
for that.
ironclad defense and stronger attacks.
Look at that.
However, Sanji's own speciality is Kenbunshoku, or observation hockey. With this, Sanji can detect the presence of others, including through walls.
My
He
boy
can
got
even
the,
predict future events, at least to
Bobby.
some extent.
And hanging with
Yeah.
the Straw Hats let him push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro, one of the
Okay,
deadliest
keep up with
swordsmen in the
Zoro.
freaking world.
And he could battle the marine Fujitora, who could summon meteors from the sky, the largest of which, when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters,
Okay.
and thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
So, like, he fought a guy who could basically blow up a
That's a
whole
lot of
island
TNT.
in a snap, and then some. Let me know the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He has his fair share of weaknesses, though. Sanji
Is
sees
he?
himself as a gentleman, and thus refuses to fight a lady at any cost, even his
Okay.
own life.
And, he's absolutely terrified of drag queens. That didn't age well.
But even with the setbacks and a horrifying childhood, Sanji is a man of the moment, an adventurer
Well, that
with a
shouldn't
goal.
stop Rock
One
Lee.
day he will surely discover the All Blue, and whatever else comes after that.
I was looking for a light. Appreciate it.
This is
That
Rock
would've been
Lee.
easy on our side.
At first, Bowl Cut's path to being a ninja was anything but promising. See, the best ninja can use all sorts of ninja magic called ninjutsu or genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially, Lee was born with a disability, unable to access the living chakra energies within his body the same way his peers could. But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead. Hello, irony.
With no real family to
Ooh.
speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult path. Fortunately, he found inspiration in the form of a fellow bowl cut individual.
Might Guy, a man who is simultaneously incredibly cool and incredibly weird.
Form of strong fist. In the hands of a novice, it's a dangerous technique. One wrong move and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
But Lee
Yeah.
quickly got the hang of it and even learned some awesome moves, like this Killer Azuna drop on steroids, the Primary Lotus.
A technique so useful that many other ninja tried to copy it for themselves.
What a bunch of cheaters. He's also got this
Oh, yeah, the
potion,
drunken
and
bit.
if he drinks it, he goes into a super zen state that makes him basically
The
invincible.
strongest one.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick. That was due to American censorship.
Right, it wasn't a potion, it was sake. Somehow, Lee's susceptibility to alcohol turns him into an instant expert in the drunken fist, based
Sake
on an
actually
actual
really good,
martial
but we gotta
art.
try that.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted to try that style myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. Watch this. Get it. Ah.
Correction. Real drunken boxers only emulate the movements of the inebriated. They're not actually. Ow!
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Piece of cake. The 8 gates.
In the world of Naruto, 8 metaphorical gates exist within the human body, inspired by real-world Buddhist teachings of opening one's self to achieve enlightenment.
But in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain.
Yeah.
Each open gate increases Lee's abilities in some way. For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100% of his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical inhibitions. The third gate lets him expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
The first few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is, the more gates you open, the more dangerous it gets. But Lee wasn't afraid.
By the age of 13, he could unlock 5 of the 8 gates.
More than enough to keep up with the likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a giant meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor to Konoha's mountainside, and assuming Lee contributed his fair share to this group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230 megatons of TNT.
The average nuclear bomb has a yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6 Gate Lee is like having 50 nukes exploding in your face.
Now, Lee has admittedly never used the last 2 gates. However, there are multiple claims that he's mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island with the 7th gate. With the 8th, he could go head-to-head with the ultimate big bad, Madara. This creep was packing more power than when Naruto's chakra blew a hole through the moon. A 400 petaton explosion. That's way bigger than 50 nukes. Hell, the 8th gate can bend the fabric of space.
Just one small problem. Opening the 8th gate
Oh,
puts
yeah,
an
this was
immense
something
toll
die.
on the body. The moment
Yeah,
you open it, you've
die.
essentially guaranteed your own death.
Yeah, but who cares as long as you take your foe with you.
Under Guy's training and with the help of his friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja.
Yeah.
Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the
Come on, you have
wisdom
to
of
say that.
Amy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know who won.
Oh, heck no.
Boomstick. Now the villager's expert instructor in
Disrespect.
taijutsu, and with a kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
Bro, the first time we released the Hidden Lotus, bro. Now, I'm not showing y'all that because I was an ad and they ain't paying me, but I wish I could get some advertisements, man. I want to be, the curry of life.
I refuse to eat this. It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery youth of true spicy curry.
Mild. This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
They
I see
find
your
over
fighting
curry,
skills
of course.
match your skill in cooking.
Dang.
Show your chef some respect.
Oh, drunken fist already?
I'm a paying customer, and that curry was awful. Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
There you go, Lee. Yeah, whoop him. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Ate that though. He still ate that.
Picky eaters are the worst.
Why is everything so loud? 5th gate, open!
Dang, straight to the fifth like that?
6th gate of fuel, open!
I'm thinking already though?
7th gate of wonder, open!
Ooh! The 7th gate should kill him. Ain't no way he's still alive for that, bro.
Wheel! Neck! Shoot! Boost! Go! Mental!
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. 8th gate of death, open!
He's gonna open it. I swear it would not take 8 gates. There's no way. And then Naruto comes in and saves him.
Since you wouldn't finish your food, I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten. Anti-man! Looks like mild suited you best. My dish was too spicy for you.
Cap! There's no... I need to hear the explanation.
Well,
Cap.
I
There's
guess
no
Lee
way.
can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience
no
and the
way.
power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and like Lee, has trained all of his life.
With his speed and observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
Simply put, Lee had only one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory: the 8th gate. A suicide move he's never actually used before. Not really the best argument for a win on its own.
But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's
what I'm
tough,
saying, so-
yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's level. A couple big hits from the 8th gate and Sanji's nothing but paste, so what gives?
Yeah.
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is
Look at
far
him getting
beyond.
hit by all those
Recall
punches,
when his fellow rubber rabble-rouser Luffy very patiently waited for a light speed laser to reach him before dodging it. To pull this off, Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even
But
got
I'm
his
sure it's
super
not why
fast
he's
rain
doing
suit.
that. He's
Don't
probably
get us
taking
wrong,
it
the
easy.
power of the 8th gate is incredible.
Nah.
If we were to run this fight 100 more rounds, Lee would surely land a winning blow with it a few times.
But more often than not, Sanji's
Wow,
speed is pulling this one off.
Given his speed, raid suit, observation hockey, and his fiery footwork, Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say he had a leg up on Rock Lee, hand
sweet.
over fist. Or I guess foot over fist, but you get it.
The winner is Sanji.
Thanks for
The
watching.
only reason I'm gonna say Cap, right? I mean, I guess I can understand it. Lee's not guy, so I guess we can't say the 8th gate for him would be as strong. And since we've never seen him use it, we don't know what techniques and things that he can do. To me, saying that Sanji would beat the 8 gates that easily to still have 2 moves in the hole left over after going through all those gates says to me that Sanji is on the same level, actually stronger than Madara. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Like, just because he has the ability to see, Madara has the ability to see through stuff, bro. Like the Sharingan and the Rinnegan had ample vision to see through a lot of things, and he wasn't even able to escape the 8 gates. The only reason he didn't die from it is because I think he even said, like, one more hit and I would have died. Like, if he had enough strength, guy had enough energy left to do one more hit, and he'd been fighting for days on days and still had enough energy to get what he got. If he had just had a little more energy, took a second hit, he would have been dead. So to say that Sanji would have won that easily is telling me that you put Sanji above Madara, and I feel like that in itself is cap. Maybe a little closer battle than I originally thought, but I'm still gonna say, in my mind, I think Rock Lee wins this more times than Sanji does. Pretty impressive though, battle by Sanji. I just don't see him winning. Even learning all those facts too, watching the show, I do not feel like he beats Rock Lee. Let me know what you guys think down below though. If you agree with me, if you think Sanji's the winner, who you had going into it at the beginning, and if it swayed your opinion, kind of watching the episode with me. But we'll go ahead and do a couple more of these, and if you want to see more when I get back, I'll definitely jump on those. So thank you guys so much for watching. Your boy, Shut Super Smooth, aka Black and Kage, Black Avatar Kilo. I know you pissed, man. You about to go fight for him? I knew it. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Peace.